One Piece chapter 758 review. God Usopp. Whoa. Now, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that the fourth Straw Hat to utilize / awaken some degree of Haki would have been Usopp. Whoa. That caught me off guard. And what he did was something that we haven't seen, at least I don't think so. Being able to perceive one's aura. That is something, that's some new shit. So what does that mean? Unless you guys can remind me of something to that degree where someone can visually see another person's aura, then I'm gonna have to make an addition to the This is Haki One Piece miniseries discussion videos. So let me know in the comment section. I'll be keeping an eye on the comment section to see if there's actually any parts in One Piece before this where there was a person who could perceive and actually visually see someone's aura, the way Usopp did. Which means probably Yasopp's rocking the same shit. Like father, like son. I don't doubt it. He probably is, alright? So, the chapter is extremely simple. Luffy, they're finally at Flamingo. And, lo and behold, it's a 2-on-2. Whoa! Trable! Nah! He's right behind Flamingo! Nah! Doofy! And it's like, what the? So, that to me, I'm like, that's actually pretty good. Because Trable, I understand that Pika is considered like the most destructive, but Trable is something else. He's some other type of freak. And he's no bitch. Now, who fights who is the main question here. Luffy and Flamingo, or Law and Flamingo, and Trable gets the remainder. Now, it could be just a straight-up 2-on-2 battle, which would be fascinating, like combo skills, because I want to see how well Flamingo works with his crewmates when it comes to fighting. Like, do they have like certain? Because we've always seen the Straw Hat Pirates. They have these collaboration attacks all the time. All the time, like they were thoroughly planned, but in reality, not the case. Like they just do them. So can Flamingo do like the same thing with Trable, where like they just have like these certain skills that like together they become like just massively destructive and powerful and cool. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. But what also surprised me was the fact that they let Sugar out on her own. Like it was just Sugar walking around the castle. It wasn't like Flamingo sent Trable to protect her, which I thought he would do, but he didn't do that. So that was also very intriguing. And then you have what's going on in the God Usopp area. Well, first of all, I like the fact how when this projectile was flying, which was what Kanjiro drew, like the face of Usopp's, like that fucked up face with the eyes bulging and the tongue bulging, to pretty much return the trauma that Sugar had suffered from seeing the first time. And I like how you had Usopp commentate on, while the shit was moving in midair, he was commentating on it. Like the trajectory of the wind, there's a small tailwind, in 2, 1, then there's an explosion, it raised up a little bit, and then there's gonna be another explosion in 2 seconds to remove another layer. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that was good. I'm like, Usopp. What? No. Like, again, Usopp is a very fascinating character in so many ways. Because he did make a good point in the chapter where he states that he's a sniper. My job isn't to be seen. My job is to support my teammates, to support my crewmates from the darkness, from far above. Some shit like that. That's his job. He's a support individual. He's not a main frontline fighter. Frankie is a main frontline fighter. Luffy, Sanji, Zoro. Brook, probably. Robin, she can do a lot of things, actually. So, Chopper too. So, Usopp, he knows his role. as a sniper. And he executes it extremely well. Better than any time ever before in the past. I'm just saying it right now. Yes, you have that very iconic scene where he saves Robin from what's his face? On the bridge when she was going over to Impel Down, kind of. What's his name? The Spandine, whatever his name is. You know, and he's sniping from afar on top of the Tower of Justice. But this beats that shit out like easy. And then he could see the auras. That's like, whoa, that's a whole new level. So Usopp may have to go through some Haki training. Now, will he point that out to Luffy and the others? Like, I could see your auras. Like, after this is all said and done, I could see your aura when I was doing that. Like, will he say that? I don't know. And can Luffy actually teach Haki to someone? I mean, can Luffy teach, period? I don't know. Sanji's more fit for that role, because Sanji seems to be the more... Well, he just fits the role because he is, among the three monster trio, he's the smartest one. Shit. So he might as well just teach Usopp a few pointers. And plus, I think what he did is more or less can Bunshoku Haki. Now, there is a weird issue with the aura seeing, because aura I would correlate with spirit or soul, which then would correlate to Busou-shoku. So what he did exactly, not too sure. But again, I'm gonna point it out in my video when I do it over the weekend, because I kind of want to do it now. I really want to do it because that's like, whoa, like you're, you know, whoa. So we'll get to it when we get to it. And plus, I have a 3-day weekend, or a 4-day weekend, I should say, because today I'm off from classes, and I have no class on Monday because it's Labor Day. Yay! So we'll do that video probably on Sunday or Saturday. Now, when it comes to everything else in the chapter, it looks like Usopp and the others are captured, and then I think King Riku was pretty much on crowd control with everyone else. Like, we're not going to harm the people, we're just going to try and stop them, but they pretty much ran up to Usopp, like, in a few seconds. Like, oh shit, Usopp, no. Like, they completely bypassed Kinemon and everyone else, though granted, it was a lot of people. So overall, oh yeah, and of course you have Diamante facing off against Kiro. So I'm really happy that they finally got to Flamingo, and Trey Ball's there, and he's fucking like, yeah, he's just there, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Looking badass behind his boy, behind his captain, Flamingo. And I don't think that there's going to be any, like, destruction of the palace, because, remember, man shares in the palace. Luffy, Law, Flamingo, Trey Ball, they could easily blow the entire air to Kingdom Come. But man shares in there, and for plot purposes, they probably won't blow up the palace just yet, or destroy the palace, or the area in itself. So the main fight is here. And will the main fight take priority over the other fights in the chapter, in the arc? Yes, because it's the main fight. It's in of itself. But I still want to see some more Fujitora and Saba. I'm just saying. I'm just like, horizontal gravity? Damn, that was beast. So overall, the chapter rating, I think it was a great chapter. Especially for the character Usopp. It's very simple, but it's another notch in the character, because Usopp has, among all of the Straw Hat members, he has so many fucking notches in his character scheme. And the ups and the downs, and then the contradictions in them themselves, they're fascinating. They're truly, truly fascinating. So, Usopp, is he the most complex character on the crew? I think it's an easy yes. But the chapter overall is a great, and I will see you guys later. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.